So Spark is one of the model car manufacturers with the best quality price ratio at the 1/43 scale. It is really cool when you get a model car from Spark. They are my favorite brand in regards with model cars. And in this clip, I have an entire box, a very heavy one with Spark models. So it's time to make a wall. Welcome to At Tony's Garage. Perfect. We made the wall. Is a very big one, and as you can see, it's full of beauties. We will have a lot of hypercars, some vintage, very cool cars, and as you can see, lots and lots of racing vehicles from Formula 1 to Dakar. Lots of beauties, and also we have a bike. So stay tuned because you are definitely going to enjoy it. And we are back for the first part of this awesome Spark unboxing. So let's begin. First model, well, you will notice that the Spark boxes are quite smaller than the usual ones from Mini Champs or from any other brands, but they are very compact, so it is easier to put them one above the other, so it's easier to deposit them, which is great. The packaging is quite simple. You'll have a normal and quite usual Minimax box. As you can see, Spark is part of the Minimax brand, like True Scale, Mini GT, and other brands. Okay, and if you are removing that, we'll have a simple plexiglass and a plastic or a wooden stand. Usually it is made from wood, but not all the time. I will present this at the start because almost all models have the same type of packaging, so I will not go on every model, but only with this first one. And the first one is a very cool British car, supercar or hypercar from the 90s. To be more specific, this is from 1993. A very cool looking Jaguar XJ220 TWR, and in this case it is the road version with a little bit of dust on it. It looks absolutely great in this green, very exotic color for this car. And since we are discussing about a Spark, the details are, well, I can easily consider that these details premium. So from my perspective, this is a premium looking car. If you are looking at those rims, they are very detailed. Everything is very detailed on these model cars. Great looking headlights. Also in the back, you can see through that grille in the back, and you will see some engine details. Very nice interior as well. You'll have two seats, with both of them have racing seat belts, so another very cool aspect. The dashboard is also very detailed. You'll have all the clocks on the dashboard, the very detailed steering wheel. Unfortunately, you are not able to see them in details on the camera, but in real life it is a very detailed car. All the details and the shape is right. The dimensions are perfectly for this car. It is a gorgeous looking Jaguar. So quite a cool way to start this Spark unboxing. Let me put it back. Okay, and let's see what we have next. And next we are going to present a combination, a tuned, not a combination, I wanted to say a combination between a Porsche and a tuner, but it is a tuned Porsche. To be more specific, this is the Gemballa Mirage GT, made by Gemballa, a quite famous tuning company that is specialized in tuning Porsche cars. Another very exotic color. This time we will have a yellow, something that suits a Porsche quite well. As you can see, it is more aggressive than a normal Porsche, this Mirage GT, with absolutely fantastic details. Look at those rims that are very cool and that allow you to see those brake discs and those very cool yellow brake calipers. Very cool headlights, very detailed headlights. I can say the same about the exhaust pipes, something that Spark does quite well, and Mini Champs not really, but we will not open that subject again. Also, the interior is quite detailed and very well made. That black and yellow combination is perfect. You will also have a very cool grille on above the engine. and that allows you to see some very cool engine details. So overall feedback for this model car is that it is a fantastic looking one, very detailed, with lots and lots of cool features. Usually this is the feedback that I will give to most Spark models, and if you are going to watch all these parts with me, I'm pretty sure that you are going to fully agree with my opinion as well, because Spark does a fantastic job with their models. Let me arrange the camera a little. Okay, another Porsche, of course, another tuned Porsche, of course, but this time we will move from Gemballa to Ruf. So another famous tuning manufacturer that is specialized in Porsche models. This time we have the Ruf RK Spyder from 2006. It looks quite similar with the Porsche, very exotic color on it and awesome details. Really cool rims. Those red calipers are also very nice, as you can see. The interior is top notch, lots and lots of details. You'll have that dashboard and with that very cool steering wheel, awesome details. Also the headlights are pretty awesome. Those exhaust pipes as well, very cool. I absolutely love this model, and if you are paying close attention to the interior, you will see lots and lots of details. It has normal seat belts, but as you can see, they are not stickers, they are real seat belts. Well, real ornaments for those seat belts. So top-notch details, and considering that Spark is not very expensive, in most of the cases it's cheaper than Mini Champs models, you can say that it is one of the best brands for collecting 143 scale models. And they also make 187 or white 164 scale models. I think that the ones from 164 are called Sparky or something like that. This is quite not an unusual but rare type of box. So the same dimensions as for the last models, but this time you will also have a more complex box. But other than that, the details are the same and the packaging is pretty similar. This time we will have, oh, I almost broke it. We will have a plastic stand. The plexiglass is the same, and this time we will present a very cool looking Lotus Evora. This time we will have the GTA version of the Evora, a very detailed and very cool Lotus in this very awesome yellow with that black stripe that is silver on the wing in the back. Very aggressive front spoiler, very detailed exhaust pipes, very cool aspects on this. Also awesome rims with those brake discs that are very detailed, very cool ones, and those yellow brake calipers. You are able to see the interior, which is also a detailed one, but unfortunately it's all black, so it's not that easy to see on camera, but in real life it looks quite cool. And also you'll have some Lotus details for the engine that looks to be in the back. So nice details on this cool looking Lotus. Great. Let me put this here, and again to move again to Gemballa. So this time we have not the Mirage but the Gemballa Avalanche GT2 600 Evo in a very cool orange and black combination, and this looks absolutely fantastic. It has a very cool color combination between that nice orange and the black. You'll have awesome details, fantastic looking rims, as you can see, and that allow you to see those very cool red brake calipers and those huge brake discs. Very cool details on the back, cool radiator, awesome huge back wing, and very nice exhaust pipes. The headlights are also very detailed, and since you are having big windows, quite large windows, you are able to see that gorgeous interior without a problem. You'll have sport seats in orange and black that will suit this exterior quite well. The dashboard and the steering wheel is also orange and black and very detailed. So overall vibe about this car is that it is a fantastic looking one. You'll also have the details regarding the back seats, even if we know that nobody can fit in those back seats, but absolutely fantastic details on this car. I'm big fan of it. And now it's time to move to something more civilized. if we can say that, because this time we will move from some tuned hypercars and supercars to a mini. A very cool mini from '69, so quite an old mini. This was the, one moment to clean it. I think that these models being from resin, when you are moving them a little, some resin will came out from the car, from the stand, because otherwise I do not explain how this type of, let's say, dust reach the model car. That being said, this is the first million mini from 1969, so very small and cute car, very detailed car. As you can see, it has the 4 million mini board on above the car. Awesome details. It has the steering wheel on the right, of course, being a British car, and also only the right mirror. Very detailed exhaust pipe, very cool design. It does not have the typical mini design that you are familiar with, like the one from that Mr. Bean used to have in his clips, but it has the same shape as the mini would have. And I checked the pictures with the real 4 million mini, and this model looks very, very similar with that one. So the details are here. This is the Mini 1275 GT. Very detailed, very cute little car. I absolutely love this one. But it's time to move again to some exotic supercar, because I have this habit of collecting supercars, if you didn't notice this already. And this is from, this time we will go to the Italians, because this is also from Spark. The number 121 from a limited edition of 750 pieces, Pagani Zonda R. So a very exotic car, a very cool looking one, in a color combination that I'm not the biggest fan, to be honest. I prefer it in other color than white, but white with black carbon fiber, it's not something that you can ignore. And I really love those gold rims, awesome looking ones that allow you to see those very cool red brake calipers and those huge brake discs. Top-notch details, as you can see, the specific Pagani Zonda front with those very cool headlights and those signature exhaust pipes in the middle that are very detailed on this model car with this huge wing. Absolutely love this car. You are not able to see much through those side windows, but since the front window is quite large, you are able to see that very detailed sport interior without a problem. You'll have the Zonda Air mentioned here on the back. Awesome details. Those air intakes are very aggressive, something specific to Pagani. One of the coolest models from Spark, and they made a lot of cool models, as you can see with the next one. Also a limited edition, but this time we are discussing about the 1500 limited edition. This is the number 815, and it is a combination between Ferrari and Glickenhaus. It is a car made by Glickenhaus, based on the Ferrari F430 that competed at the 24 Hours of Nurburgring in 2012. Very cool P45 Competizione in this carbon fiber body that looks absolutely amazing and with fantastic details. As you can see, that front part of the car is very, very detailed. Awesome and very cool design of those mirrors. On the side you'll have those very detailed Michelin tires and with those very cool rims, brake calipers, brake discs, all is there, and finishing with that huge wing and those very cool exhaust pipes and very cool back details. Sponsored by Gran Turismo, almost all cars from Nürburgring have that sponsorship on the windscreen. You are able to see the interior quite well. It has only one seat, the driver's seat, with some red seat belts, very aggressive ones and very cool ones. Absolutely awesome details, top-notch details, to be honest, on this model as well. Very, very, very cool details and very cool model car. And now we will move again to an old car and a British one, and a very small one, because British, well, not all British cars, but they have some very small cars that they like to send to competitions. And this is a Lotus 19, driven by Stirling Moss in 1960 at, I hope I pronounce it correctly, Karlskoga. So I'm not familiar with that competition, but this Lotus is very simple and very detailed and very elegant in the same time. Very small little car, as you can see. It looks like the front of a Bullet. In that plain silver, looks like it was only aluminum car without a paint on it. As you can see, the bolts on the wings in the front, but very nice details. You'll have that very detailed steering wheel. You'll have the pedals, having in mind it was a manual. You'll have both seats and very detailed exhaust pipe. Awesome little rims. Awesome little car. It is a pure joy to have this kind of little cars with lots and lots of details on them. And now we will move to the last model car of this clip. Also a British car from 67, winner of USSRC, so probably a race from Russia. This is also a British car, but slightly bigger one. A very cool looking Lola T70 Mark II. Lola is a very known British manufacturer. Ford GT started with a Lola body, and this one looks absolutely great. Again, a fine example of how detailed can be the model cars from Spark, with awesome rims, awesome exhaust pipes. That interior, it is very detailed, as you can see right here, and also you are able to see some very cool details on the engine in the back. 2 fire extinguisher, the pedals being also a manual. Very cool mirror here above the windscreen that windscreen wanna be, because it is extremely small. You'll also have the grille from the air intake available here and on the front. So awesome details. This looks like Firestone tires with very cool details on them. So I presented to you 10 cars, and from these 10 cars, all of them were beauties, because this is how Spark likes to do their job. I'm a big fan, well, I'm a huge fan of this brand, and I can't wait to show you the second part of this unboxing. So thank you for watching, and until next week, cheers.